I'm going to show you how to draw a face using proper facial proportions. The face you're going to draw today is likely going to look nothing like any particular person, let alone yourself. That's okay, this is just your first attempt at drawing a face. Also, this guide is meant to be used in a step-by-step fashion. So after the narration for each slide ends, pause the video and complete the drawing that has just been described to you. To start, draw a face shape using your gesture drawing style. Draw very light and loosely. You should have several sets of faces on top of each other. Choose the best line or lines that you drew in a gesture style and turn it into one contour line. You can erase your previous lines or just leave them. This is just practice. Now divide your head in half both vertically and horizontally. Next, divide the lower portion of the face in half again, still horizontally. Divide the bottom section horizontally one more time, but this time put that line a little bit higher than halfway. Each line has an important facial feature associated with it. A lot of people are confused by how low the eyes seem, but don't worry, that very top part of your face, that's the top of your head, which is as far away from your eyes as your eyes are from your chin. Now we need to add eyes. Make eyes by drawing a football shape. It's simply a smile and a frown connected. You need to draw 5 of these eyes, all the same size, spaced equally across your face to make sure that your final 2 eyes are the proper size and distance away from each other. It is going to look weird at first, but once we erase the extras, everything will be fine. Now that you have 5 equal eyes, erase the 3 that do not belong. You next need to add your irises and your pupils to your eyes. The iris is just a circle that on your own eyes contains the color. You should not be able to see the whites of your eyes on the tops or the bottoms of your irises. Look at the person across from you. Can you see the whites of their eyes all the way around the iris? Probably not, unless they are really, really scared right now. So add those irises and pupils right in the center of the eyes. In your final painting, your eyes can be looking any direction you like, but for now, let's keep it simple. Time to add your nose. We are going to do this with just 3 lines, that's it. Do not draw the sides of your nose. The outside edges of your nose line up with the inside corner of your eye. So, draw some lines coming down from the inside of your eye as guidelines that you can line up your nostrils with. I like to draw noses by using a set of parentheses for the nostrils and just a sort of smile for the bottom of the nose. You can elaborate on this later, but for now, leave it at just that. Now for your mouth. The corners of your mouth will line up with the pupils in your eyes. Draw some guidelines coming straight down from your pupils all the way down to that mouth line. Your mouth is just going to be a gently curved line resting on that lip line, and then another smaller curved line for the bottom lip. Again, more details can be added later, but for now, leave it as these 2 simple lines. On to eyebrows and ears. Don't spend too much time on these for now. Your eyebrows should be a curved line just above your eyes. Eyebrows are usually wider than your eyes are. Don't draw tiny comic book eyebrows. Your ears are actually a little bit bigger than you probably think they are. They usually reach from around your eyebrows to just below your nose. Draw them just using a squished and stretched out letter C. Don't get too complicated. On to your neck. Your neck is probably wider than you think it is. It has to be there to hold up your head. If it's too skinny, the whole thing wouldn't work. Start your neck just below your ears, curve in a little, and then head down and out to create shoulders. Now that we have the features of the face taken care of, let's get to the last thing, your hair. Start by drawing a hairline. By the way, guys, this is where your hair starts growing from, not where your bangs end or anything else like that. Your hairline should be about halfway between the top of your head and your eyes. Think of adding a swim cap to your person's face. As you add your hair, you should think of creating the general shape of your hair, not individual hairs. Make sure your hair comes up taller than the top of your head. Nobody's hair should be clamped down onto the actual line we drew for the top of your head unless you have a buzz cut. Your hairline is going to be where your hair starts growing from on your forehead. Most of you are going to have hair that falls over that or grows right up from it. Hair can be frustrating to draw, so don't focus on it too much right now. Just try to get the general idea on paper. I created this drawing with both long and shorter hair to give you an idea of where it can go. If you're doing shorter hair, please make sure to draw some hair a little bit below your ear. Your hair doesn't usually cut off mid-ear. You can also add eyelids and eyelashes, but avoid drawing individual eyelashes as it looks very cartoonish. Think of just adding thick eyeliner. You've now drawn all the basic contour lines for a human face. Don't worry if yours looks a little bit alien. You haven't added any value or any color to it. I added value to the left side of my example to help show you where this drawing can go in the future. If you have time, you can always come back and add value to your drawing to make it look more realistic.